Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching us today. This week we're in Boston, Massachusetts, speaking with a number of companies in the communications and technology space about what's new, what's happening, and breaking some great news for our viewers. Thanks for watching once again. On our program, Mike Merriman, the Director of Strategic Services at Mozinga. Mike, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, Rich.
So tell me about your company and what you do there, please.
Sure. We're headquartered in the local area in Waltham, Mass. We're a provider of social networking technologies for large enterprises to achieve change in their business by socializing various use cases.
So in terms of social, if you could give me some bullet points, how social is helping organizations, because I think everyone who's watching probably has dealt with either Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn, or two or three, like myself, that I use all three of them. In the enterprise, though, there may not be as much familiarity, so tell me how that
absolutely.
works.
In a lot of ways, social technologies are horizontal technology that can be applied to many different business cases. We identify key use cases in an organization around issues like brand awareness, around employee productivity, collaboration or idea sharing inside of an organization. Facing externally, it might be around social commerce or customer support channels, all of which can be made more effective using social profiles and various social tools.
Are there any sorts of companies that you can think of that are more apt to use social than others, like, I don't know, trucking, transportation, financial, et cetera?
I don't. We have a lot of experience in many different industry verticals. Our largest industry vertical is in the financial services institutions, second by healthcare, and third by media companies. That said, we have penetration in some government agencies as well as virtually every other vertical. Each of them are solving different problems in their organization, but they're all using social capabilities coupled with formal learning capabilities depending on the issues they're trying to address.
So what types of solutions specifically do you see?
So one example is enabling a social peer-to-peer support channel. Right? In the case of Ford Motor Company, they rolled out the Sync My Ride program a few years back. Really changed the way they were doing business with their customers by bringing advanced technology into the vehicle. They realized that the typical way of doing support wouldn't work for them. So they consulted with us. We implemented a peer-to-peer support channel with discussion boards and forums so that customers of that product were able to interact with one another, ask questions, get results from peers, rather than going one-to-one with a Ford rep. They're always there to help where the peers can't support them, but that really drives down the accessibility of information and the cost of providing support to a customer base.
Now, how does your company help customers, and if you look competitively, how do you differentiate from other solutions out there?
One of the ways we differentiate ourselves competitively is by having a broad offering of capabilities, ranging from pure social collaboration like message boards on a media site to formal learning, certification, reviews and ratings with an organization like Microsoft. We're able to solve many different use cases within the same organization. So we might be solving a brand awareness issue, a customer support and sales effectiveness issue, and an internal employee productivity problem. We're able to do that from one common viewpoint, one platform, centrally administered, without building data silos at a very low total cost of ownership.
Now, from a trend perspective, what are you seeing? Obviously, greater adoption of social, but beyond that?
Well, greater adoption of social, absolutely. SaaS cloud deployments really is a trend. A lot of organizations, and we're a SaaS cloud provider, and we always have been. A lot of organizations previously put up a lot of roadblocks around that. They wanted to control it internally. There's much more adoption and willingness to go outside of the organization to get that done. One key initiative that we've focused in on over the past year and customers are really excited about is big data analytics, data warehousing, and reporting and business intelligence capabilities on top of our platform to really drive business results and information from those interactions. So for example, understanding the behavior of a job seeker can really tell you what they're looking for and when they're looking for it beyond just them looking at a job posting. So really having that capability to derive business intelligence from behaviors in systems, whether they're internal or external, is a key new initiative.
Well, we're a few weeks from 2012. I was wondering if you would venture to make some predictions about the new year. What are we going to see?
Well, I think we are going to see much more expansion of social in businesses that we typically didn't think of them in. I see a lot more community banks exploiting Facebook, using Twitter for many different channels, both in terms of brand awareness, but also for customer support. I think a lot of organizations are going to be investing quite heavily in social listening platforms and capabilities and using that as a channel for outreach and also customer satisfaction.
Excellent. Thanks so much for being here.
Sure, no problem. Thank you, Rich.
Mike, I got to give you.